again, and welcome back to the Ask the Doc Life Lessons podcast. I'm your host, Dr. V, and today we're diving into a topic many investors find fascinating and instructive: the top 15 stocks that had performed the best over the past 10 years. These are companies that didn't just keep pace with the market, they blew right past it. While past performance isn't a guarantee of future results, understanding what drove their success can teach us important lessons about investing, business modeling, and opportunities. Why do we care? Well, the best performing stocks of the past decade will make us money because they leave clues. They show us what works. They show us innovation, execution, timing, and even business excellence. By studying these high flyers, you gain insight into the traits that help companies accelerate growth, and those traits often show up before the price catches up. Whether you're building your investment portfolio or thinking about starting a business, knowing which companies made big gains and why gives you an edge. It helps you think longer term, helps you to ask better questions, and helps you to set higher standards. Now, before we dive in, let me remind you that this is an educational podcast only. I'm not providing any specific buy or sell recommendations. These stocks are past performers. They may or may not continue to lead the pack. Always do your own research and consult a professional before making any investment decisions. So what are the top 15 stocks that have performed the best in the past 10 years? Okay, here goes. Here are the 15 companies that, according to recent data, have delivered exceptional performance over the last decade. I'll mention the ticker, the business category, and the one key takeaway that you can learn from each stock. First one, NVIDIA, NVDA, one of the top performers by total return over the past 10 years. What's the takeaway? Get in early on a structural theme. AI, data centers, and then ride the wave. I own a bunch of that stock. Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD, semiconductors, major chip competitor with strong growth over 10 years. Competitive disruption pays off when execution follows innovation, and that's what they do. Texas Pacific Land Corporation, TPL, it's in the Energy and Land Royalties Department, exceptional long-term returns. Owning a unique asset like this with a moat can work wonders. I'll explain the moat later. FICO, F-I-C-O, Technology and Analytics, surprising high performance, a credit company. Niche but essential businesses often fly under the radar until the growth accelerates, and then people start to jump on the bandwagon. One of my favorites, Broadcom, AVGO. I own that stock. It's a semiconductor company, very strong long-term performance. Scale and diversification within a niche can generate durable growth, and that's what they do. Axon Enterprises, or AXON. It's law enforcement technology, one of the top 10-year performers. Solving a real-world problem in a growing sector can always yield oversized returns. One of my favorites, Berkshire Hathaway, Class B. How could you go wrong with Warren Buffett's stock? Yes, he's retired, but I bought it for less than $350, and today it rests just a tad under $500 a share. Taiwan Semiconductor, known for explosive growth. Now, these next few stocks are part of the group known as the Magnificent Seven. So these are part of the 15. Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet or Google, Meta, and Apple. You can't go wrong with those stocks. I have a position in all 7 of the Magnificent Seven stocks. Then there's ASML Holdings with consistent and sustainable growth within the semiconductor space. So notice semiconductors seems to be a recurring theme. And then finally, KO, or Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is symbol KO, known as a dividend aristocrat and part of Warren Buffett's overall portfolio. The takeaway for Coke, having a diversified group of assets across different sectors, still shows the common traits. That means strong fundamentals, structural tailwinds, and good timing. If you'd like to dig deeper into the performance of these stocks or examine some of the data I'm talking about, the article Top Performing Stocks of the Last Decade and Their Returns on NASDAQ. Go to the NASDAQ's website and download it. Morningstar's list of top 15 value-creating stocks of the past decade is another place to look. Bankrate's list of best-performing stocks over the past decade is another good one. Tools like Y-Charts, FineChart, or StatMuse for custom screening and return analysis. So there you have it. 15 standout stocks of the past decade and the lessons they teach us. Remember, leaving no stone unturned in your research matters. Structural themes like AI, data, unique assets, and solutions will drive long-term growth and success. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results, of course, but patterns and principles tend to repeat themselves. As you build your portfolio or your financial mindset, use these examples as benchmarks, not prescriptions. Apply the same principles, focus on the business, understanding what drives the value, and think long-term, not short-term. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of 78 of the Ask the Doc Life Lessons podcast. If you found this helpful, share it with someone who's looking to step up their investing game. This is Dr. V reminding you, invest with insight, act with discipline, and build for the long run. This is Dr. V signing off.